And
someone is cooking something funky. Oh God!
Well, we're cooking it in the best ever author story time podcast. What is up, brother? How you doing? That's a stanky face.
That's a stank face.
Stanky face.
It's
Happy
very
Sunday.
ethnic.
Oh.
Whatever's been cooked is very.
Oh man!
Ethnic.
What kind of ethnic? Like Middle Eastern ethnic, Southeast Asian ethnic, or
all I'm gonna say is not wash your hands ethnic. Welcome to the newest edition, the newest edition, the newest. Previously, the Storyforge podcast. Now it's the better author telling.
Best ever author story time podcast with your hosts Dominique Mondesir and Gabriel Rathweg, here to talk to you about
stories,
tell stories,
talk to you about
stories,
good stuff. Talk to you about people not washing their hands. Talk to you about
what is up with that washing.
That's you know how many public restrooms I've been in. I've just seen people straight up dookie or just take a swaz. Or as we call them in the UK, slash, and just walk out and wash their hands. Wash your hands, people. Wash your motherfucking hands. Anyway.
What color?
all shades and colors. All shades.
What color?
What
majority? What percentage-wise would you break it down?
It's even, man. Sometimes it's even, man. Sometimes it's even. But
bro, that's not true because you have to pay for toilets in your country.
Welcome to a new rendition of Storyforge podcast. We'll not call that anymore because we are trying not same thing, just different packaging.
Here's the deal. No. Here's the deal. There's a million Storyforge podcasts. We realized that when we started, but we didn't think it through. But the truth is there's a whole bunch of Storyforge podcasts, and you search Storyforge, we don't even come up.
That's true.
So we are switching to a very, very easy to say name, the best ever author storytime podcast, or the Beast podcast. I was trying to think of a play on words.
The Beast podcast. I'll probably get that name wrong every time, ladies and gentlemen. That could be a running joke. But what I was gonna say is, there was a chocolate bar in the UK called Marathon, and they changed their name to Snickers. And same chocolate bar, there's different branding, and that's what we've done here. Same chocolately Asian-y goodness, just different branding. But we were meant to be live yesterday. We were both busy, so we're today giving you a treat. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing?
Bro, I am feeling good. Feeling good, Billy Ray.
Feeling good. I wanted to talk to you because I am super excited. Your book is doing bananas.
That's doing all right.
Stop that shit.
No, seriously, bro. Here it is. Like, it's doing all right. I wanted it to it's at 2,300. I was like, come on, get into the thousands, and it's like, we can't. It's just not getting there. It's like yesterday you got the 2089, but it's just like sitting there, and this is like.
So I think this is much like the book that whipped my ass when it came out, Merchant Crab, the Great Merchant Crab by Hosts. When that came out, I was like, yeah, we're neck and neck, we're in the 2000s. And I slowly dropped off, and he stayed for like 6 weeks. And I think that's going to be the same for you. It's just going to be sticky. It's just going to stay for 6 weeks. Like, your reviews are banging. You're still at 4.9 stars.
Yeah.
I think a longer tail is going to be better. And your second book is ready. I think it's broken like, 70,000?
I think it's in the 40s or 50s, yeah.
Like, only good things.
Well, here's the thing, brother. This is all the new releases in game lit RPG fiction, ebooks, yada yada. Oh, I need to link this podcast, by the way. But there's just monsters, man. Larry's book came out.
Matt released a new book. Is that new?
Book 8, Horribles. I think it's coming out this month. May 12th. So 2 days.
Oh, already 93,000, 90 there.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So that's killing it. Larry's book came out. It's in I think it's top. It was top 200. It's in the top 300. So it's in the hundreds. Now, if you remember when his first book came out, it was in the thousands.
Yeah.
3,000s for a while. Then it hit like 2, then 1s, and then that was about. I think that was about as high as it got. But this book came out and it was in the hundreds. And second book in a series. So that's an effect still. So that's still a thing. You know, you get that following for that first book, and the second book comes out and they liked it. You know, that's still a thing.
Still a thing.
Porn, new book. He puts books out monthly, man. He's pretty prolific putting books out. It looks like Street Fighter, huh?
It does indeed. AI Street Fighter, I'd say.
Well, new books. So there's just a lot of new books. They're doing good. Oh, I'm reading this one right now, Manifest Fantasy.
Okay.
Did you ever watch the anime Gate? It's like a portal opens to another fantasy world, and dragons and knights and stuff come out, but then the army beats them up and then goes to that fantasy world and beats everybody up.
Okay.
The only problem I have with it is it's harder to read just because, like, I think it started on Royal Road.
Okay.
And I found that a lot of Royal Road books, they're not bad. It's just the dialogue is a little rough.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And it's not like the dialogue's bad. It's just like, hey, bro. Yeah, brah. Like, and that's fine. It's just like...
Because these authors don't have much human interaction. So.
Well, no, it's like, remember when you start off writing and like you just don't have that like ability to have a conversation with yourself, really. You know, like,
again, most of these authors, for reasons that we both know.
It's just I'm gonna share the podcast link.
How has he been on Royal Road for a long time then, that guy?
I don't know. I've never seen it before.
Okay. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, yawning. Okay. I'm reading. What am I reading? I'm reading the Hedge Wizard.
Hedge Wizard.
Yeah, Hedge Wizard, which is quite cool. Came out a couple of years ago. So yeah, I'm reading that. What else? There was something else. The 13th Witch. I'm reading that as well, which is quite cool.
13th Witch.
Yeah.
Oh, you were telling me about that, right?
Yeah.
Who's that by?
Some English fella.
You know, I feel like my buddy Joseph. You've never met him.
Okay.
But he told me about that book too.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, and he was like, it's like supposedly like a big Catholic thing.
Was it?
Yeah. Like it was a big, like, it's real popular in the Catholic community, apparently.
I don't see why it would be, because it's all about Odin and myths and gods and paganism and dancing naked in a forest with your tits out. So,
bro, I don't know. I haven't read it yet. That's what I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why. Why it would. Yeah.
Me either.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm just telling you what I've been told.
Okay. Cool. But yeah, so Yeah, I'm trying to read more. I'm trying to read Raid
That's
Amar.
posted, X, posted,
Yeah, I'm trying to read more.
Y. All right. Good.
There's a lot of new books hitting out.
He'll be put over to the side. Yeah, man, there's a lot of things. It's cool though. People are doing well. Books are good. Everybody seems to still be reading, so that's good.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what that meant. Everybody seems to still be reading. I gotta change this music. I need something up. What's up? What do we got up that's not like no copyright? Everything's copyright.
Yeah, Mage Gaming. Yeah, it seems to be. Yeah. Oh my god, this music's making me yawn like a motherfucker. Yeah.
Neo copyright. High energy. Instrumental beats.
What's gonna sit here? What are you working on now currently? Have you started writing or not? Oh, that's a big sigh. That's a big sigh.
No, I took this weekend off.
Okay.
None of this is any good. It's off. Cool. I am finishing re-edit of From Chef to Crafter to Conquer. I'm doing the whole series, and I am uploading it all into Claude.
Okay.
And I'm having Claude create a contiguous front and back matter. And then I am going to make sure it's all like edited right, good. And then I'm going to update all the covers using Super Grok, and I think I might buy Midjourney.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start From Chef book 7.
Okay.
Or finish Warrior Academy book 2. I think I can finish Warrior Academy book 2 because I think the updating is getting easier the more I do it. And I think I can get the book ready to go this month to get out, and then get From Chef out next month. I want to get it out before I go to Denver.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay.
Hey, let's talk about what you're writing and not what I'm not writing.
I don't think I could do what you'd like to rewrite everything. That in itself
it's not really a rewrite. I'm not rewriting. I'm editing. I went back to book From Chef to Crafter Conqueror book 1, right? And I'm going through and just doing a Grammarly pass through it. And I'm like, wow, this needed it. It needs it. And it needs it bad. I'm like, man, this is not professional enough. And so I'm going through and I'm going to make them all better. And like, Grammarly's pretty good. And so is
I use Grammarly. Yeah. I use Grammarly Pro Write Made as well. Yeah, they're both really, really good. What am I doing right now? I am writing the current new undisclosed story. Let's say having a bit of a problem. This story I'm writing, I want it to be light and fun and comedic, but slightly serious. And for some reason, like my book that is like that is Space Outlaw, and that was kind of like, well, almost a decade ago, kind of the first proper series I wrote.
Right.
And I seem to be getting pulled into like a darker mood not darker mood, like the story is getting dark. I'm like, no. Lighten this up.
Go with it, man. Make it a grimdark. Kill everybody.
I'm just tired of writing fucking dark shits. And that's not racist. But I'm just tired of writing like, death. And so this main character, I want him to be heroic and almost like a paladin and good. And it's just,
well, he could be a good guy in a sea of,
Yeah, it's slightly skewing Top Boy-esque. I've never watched Top Boy, but it's skewing that. I was like, just for some reason, as I've gotten older, I've gotten more cynical and just a fucking grumpy bastard. Like, I read back my old, like the first books I wrote, and they were like, all like, yeah, we can do it, gang, yay! And I was like, death and destruction counts for you all. So yeah,
bro, if that's what you got to get out of your system, man, you might have to get out of your system then, rather than forcing yourself
to write something. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. First person, I'm loving the character. Yeah, I'm loving the character at the moment. Just see how it goes. I don't want to make it too grim dark or too darkish.
That might just be what you have to do.
Yeah, I might do. I always say to everyone, go with the flow of the story. So I'll just go with it and see where I end up. Yeah, which is annoying.
Man, whatever happened to that intro we used to use that was always like really good? With the little guy in the background and stuff. I can't even find it anymore.
Yeah, so sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that's what
don't apologize for nothing.
I am doing
sorry,
at the
I'm
moment.
Not sorry.
That's what I'm doing at the moment. Yeah. That and trying to do a lot of admin shit. Like ads, Facebook ads, changing up the blurb of my books. I'm lowering the price of all my book ones.
Ooh, to what?
99p.
All right, let's talk. Let's get. Okay, I got music, and we're ready.
$2.99 at the moment. I'm lowering them all to $2.99.
Look at Liz. Liz says, "Well, write it as is, then maybe try and go back and lighten it up if you can."
Yeah, fair, Liz. Fair point. Hello, Liz. Hello. What's gonna say here? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought. Yeah. That is it. So just writing book stuff. $2.99. I was thinking about putting it to
$2.99.
Yeah.
No, fuck that.
What are we talking about?
Just run a promotion.
Yes, I will run a promotion, but like
run a 99-cent promotion or a free promotion.
And just trying different things to see.
Yeah, but $2.99 does that still give you 70%, or is it drop down to the?
No, so it still gives 70%. Still gives 70%.
$2.99 quid, not dollars.
Quid. Yeah, so that's gone.
I think your books should be at least $3.99 because I think there's a perception of less quality.
No, that's
unless
first in series. This book,
right? No, unless you're going to give it as a freebie or as like a promotion for the first one.
Very true.
Or 99 cents. There's that thing, but I just,
I know. So, like I said, trying it for a couple of weeks, see how it goes. Then it'll go back up to full price. Because I'm running some ads on it at the moment.
So if you guys don't know what we're talking about, so you have this ability to, through Amazon, when you're self-publishing or publishing on Amazon, you have promotions you can do, and there's different kinds. One of them is like a free promotion that you can schedule for like a week or two, and you give a book away for free, hoping that people will buy the rest of your series if they do the free one. Or you can do a discounted price, which you can bring down to like $2.99, $1.99, 99 cents, whatever. And if you do the promotion, you still get 75% of the sales, and your book is goes back to regular price afterwards, kind of the same point. There's a strategy that a lot of the foreign authors do, and I mean the zips, the Ukrainians, the Russians, and what they do is they give their book away free, book one, or they make book one like $9.99 and they put it in Kindle Unlimited, or they give it away for free and they make the rest of their books like $8.99, $9.99.
I thought they couldn't do that anymore. Well, no, I thought Amazon excluded Russians.
Well, there's VPNs and stuff, like they're Russian. The Russians. Okay. Magic Dome Books is Russian, right?
Cool.
Mostly, I think. And if the dude's name's Vasily, and he's out of Kazakhstan, and there's nothing wrong with the Russians, dude. Like, they're one of the original lit RPG folks.
They are.
Like if you go back to some real poorly translated lit RPG stuff from back in the day, it's like good. It's Russian stuff. Like the whole like character in a dungeon that gets like in a video game, but it's like a video game dungeon, and they escape the dungeon and become like super powerful. That's like a Russian lit RPG.
Wonder why that came from there.
Because the gulags and shit.
True. Okay, I just never thought that. I wonder why it came from there.
You ever read Dostoevsky? Fuck, dude. Russians are. There's some sad dudes, man. It's rough.
I honestly thought it was a Asian thing, but I didn't know it was a Russian thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a Russian. The Asians are like Korean. The Korean lit RPG is like the real diligent, hardworking poor kid who trains and goes in the game and they get some kind of thing and they out-train and outwork the rich kids and they beat up all the rich kids. Like that's like the Korean one. And the Japanese one is like kind of similar to the Korean one, but less like hating. Like the class system in Korea is crazy, dude. Yeah. Chinese just copy everybody else.
How dare you?
Bro, they do. But it's okay. Like, who was it? Mark Twain, I think, was like, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. You know, like it is. It's like most books, most things that you read are copies. It's just it's a different version of something else, right? Some of the best stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
true.
Anyway, were we just rambling?
We're rambling. We're just talking the shit. We're just
go
on.
Should we tell a story today?
Let's tell a story, my brother. We can tell a story.
We talked about tower defense last week, right?
Yeah.
And then we had like a theme we were supposed to think about. What was that theme? Obviously, you didn't think about it.
Fuck, no.
Well, I think it was tower defense.
It was definitely tower defense. I'm trying to think of the theme. Well,
we'll make it up. That's why we're the best ever author storytime podcast, formerly known as The Story Forge or A Story Forge. Because there's lots of Story Forges, but there's only one best ever author storytime podcast.
That's such a
only one.
Welcome to the Beast podcast.
That's Mr. Beast to you, Dom.
The Beast podcast, yeah. You know what? If we got sued by him, that would be amazing. That would be amazing.
We're not really the Beast podcast.
I'm just saying, if we did get sued by him,
I don't really want to get sued by him.
It would pop this shit off. It would just put us in the stratosphere. Be on CNN, you'd be on CNN, I'd be on BBC. It's like, I'm just a humble.
Oh, you want Piers Morgan?
Black man trying to make a living in this world and Mr. Beast.
Bro, you wanted to go on that Creepo podcast. I was like, no.
Man, he's a Florida.
Calm down. That last podcast we were on was really fun.
It was really fun. Really fun.
I had a good time with them. They're good dudes. You know the other reason I changed the name for the podcast?
Go on.
Because we kept getting copyright struck because I kept putting copyrighted music in the background. You know, we're still copyright struck until like June.
Fuck.
Yeah, so like we're not shadow banned per se, but we're not like pushed out there. I'm just letting you know, man.
Okay. All right. So let's tell a story. All
right, we're gonna do a tower defense today. I want to do a tower defense. We got this 8-bit music back in the background. Let's tell a story. Okay. I'm ready. I think I got something for you. So I watched this YouTube channel. Okay, and it's like Show or Shiro or something, like this Japanese guy who speaks English, but he sells real estate to Americans and other foreigners in Japan.
If you told me, guess out of 100 what you'd come out with. I watched this Japanese guy and he sells real estate.
Yeah.
What do they call him? Is it gaijin? Not gaijin. What do you call foreigners?
Yeah, they call them that, but I mean, yes, I think it's, I think it means barbarian.
Okay.
Yeah. But like,
if you said that, I would not guess. But to be fair, I do watch some random shit. I watch not survivalists, like this guy who just goes out into the wilderness and fishes and hunts, but there's no music. It's just the sound of nature. That is cool for me. But anyway, go on, you go.
No. Tell me more about this podcast because maybe we can loop it in with what I was thinking we should do with this story today.
No, it's not a podcast. It's just like to chill me out. It's just one man who doesn't say anything walking into the wilderness and looking to survive. Yeah.
He doesn't say anything?
No, nothing at all. It's just the sound of the forest and shit going on, and you feel like you're there with him.
Oh, so it's like ASMR.
By the way, what does that mean? AMSR.
It's like audio stimulation masochistic retard.
So is it meant to... It's meant to calm people down.
Yeah, it's like audio. Let's see. It's supposed to be a good thing, I think.
Because growing up, I never heard about
autonomous sensory meridian response.
Okay.
I only know it from like, you know. I know. What do you know?
I know. Fuck. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's do tower defense then.
All right. So here's my. Go ahead.
I want to incorporate Florida Man into this.
Okay. So, are you familiar with the like isekai theme of Truck-kun? Like what? Every Truck-kun, it's basically every Japanese isekai or every Born Again Another World starts with some dude getting hit by a truck and dying.
Oh wow, no.
And they call him Truck-kun, like, oh hey truck, look at that cute truck. Oh, it ran that guy over.
Okay.
So
Truck-kun, all right.
So
it sounds like it's a racial slur, but okay, let's go.
Well, in Japanese, kun means like young, or it's like cool.
Truck-kun, all right.
Yeah, but anyway, the point is, like, I was watching that real estate guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, had a video company. He's like, yeah, I was driving my bike with my kid in the back, and then the girl in front of me crossed the street, and the truck ran her over. She died.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck
yeah. Yeah. And so I was like, damn, that's crazy. And I was like, well, that's an isekai theme. It's fucked up.
That's fucked up. Just casually just dropping that.
Well, that was the video.
Okay.
The video was like, hey, just so you know, it's a graphic video. He doesn't show it, they just talk about it.
Fuck.
Yeah. And so I was like, what if we do like a tower defense where you get killed, Born Again Another World, and you're defending against like, whatever. Maybe we're defending against each other, or defending against, like, each have our own defense against monsters coming. Like, you have to build your own. I don't know. We have to decide where it goes, but
So each of us. Each of us gets hit. Oh, I have a. All right, cool. I got it. Cool.
Okay. Two things left. One, did you watch the MMA last night?
No, I've still got it to watch.
Okay, then I won't talk about it. Okay. And then the other thing is, hey, did you see the?
What were you going to talk? I know who won, but what were you going to talk about?
Dude, is that it? Like, they changed kind of the rules in UFC now, and like wrestling is like scored different, and so that's why he won, I guess.
No, the non-wrestler didn't win. Sorry.
Right, Strickland won.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why, because like he kept on like breaking his. I mean, we're not gonna. People don't want to hear us talk about sports. I was curious because you're, you BJJ, and I was just curious what your thoughts are on it. I'm down as American wins. Woo, America. Woo.
UFC has changed a lot where they're after viral moments,
right?
And one man laying on top of another man is not a viral moment, no matter how dominant it is. The only thing, the reason why Khabib was so popular because he was that kind of the first Muslim Russian dude to kind of do it. But after him, there's been dozens of Khabibs just as popular, just as good. And
I don't know. I don't know many of their names.
Exactly.
I know Khabib.
Exactly. There you go. So,
not as popular.
Yeah, and then again, Conor helped Khabib and that whole thing. So the UFC are kind of pulling towards stand and bang, bro, and that knockout moment. Because again, you can replay that again and again and again in bars, on sports, whatever. So yeah, it's a business thing. This is a business thing. Yeah, make it more entertaining. Make it more entertaining.
All right. The next thing is, did you see any of the alien stuff?
What alien stuff?
The U.S. government has a website now called aliens.gov where they released alien information. You didn't know about this?
Oh my God.
Bro,
that's crazy.
Bro, that's why I was saying let's do tower defense, bro. Aliens invade Earth.
Cool. So what is this website about then? That's crazy.
Bro. Aliens. Gov.
You know what? If this
or
is
war that,
if we're living in some sort of simulation, then
bro, look, they put videos out. This is a video from. These are all videos from the U.S. government, dude, about aliens. Here, this is a mock-up. They said of this. They say somebody saw from the FBI.
Okay.
There's a couple going all over the news. Let me see if I can find it. Here's one. That's something I don't know what the fuck that is.
No, okay.
There's supposed to be some kind of like this thing. This thing is like there's like a video.
Why are they all in black and white?
I don't know, bro. Videos. Here we go. Wait. Back. Bro, hold on. Where's the... Okay. PDF.
You know what this means, right?
Yeah, dude.
We got the alien files before we got the Epstein files.
Yeah, dude. Is that crazy?
Again, we are living in a fucking crazy time. The people of power would rather say, "Look, aliens are real. Don't look at those baby murderers. Aliens are real. Aliens.
Dude,
we are living in a wild time.
There's like some one where it's like this flying cross thing that's all over the internet that I can't find that was on here. They started to. Oh, maybe this is it. This thing.
Okay.
There's like a video of it. This thing here.
Yeah.
Flying around like. Yeah.
It's
dude.
wild that we have this, but not the Epstein files. It's amazing. It really shows.
I mean, you can't really. This is a artist rendition or something. Yeah. But oh! They did release the astronauts. The astronauts in the 60s were like, oh, there's something outside the fucking window.
Oh wow! Okay.
Like there's audio. Audio.
Wow.
I don't know why I can't find it in this stupid thing. Release 01. Like, how do I just go type image video? Okay. So, dude, like, there's astronauts talking about seeing lights out the window and like a bunch of particles. Yeah. Here, let's see. Here, let me do this.
Again. As interesting as this is, I want to know what's in those Epstein files. I want to.
Me too.
Control here again.
Earlier, I don't think we'll ever get it.
Bro, can you hear this?
Yeah, God.
The start of the second revolution, we had a reference to several objects that the crew spotted.
This is 1965 dialogue between the astronauts and Houston, and the astronauts are telling them what they see from space.
Okay.
This was in the area of Antigua. Due to a mechanical breakdown, we did not have that portion of the tape available for you. This was a line breakdown between Building 30 and our news center in Building 6. And we are now prepared to play it for you, plus the booster.
Here we go.
10 o'clock high. Gemini 7.
Here's that tape. We'll play it for you now.
Gemini 7 here, Houston 98.
Loud and clear. 7, go ahead.
Bogey at 10 o'clock high.
This is Houston. Say again, 7.
So we have a bogey at 10 o'clock high.
Right.
They're in space. The astronauts are telling Houston, the control center, there's a bogey, like there's a
Something, yeah.
in space. And the Houston guy's like, huh? What?
Roger. Gemini 7, is that the booster or is that an actual sighting?
Oh, what?
Say again, 7.
Okay, we have several, looks like the 3 up there, actual sighting.
You have any more information, estimated distance or size?
And we also have the booster inside.
Understand you also have the booster in sight, Roger.
And we have very, very many, looks like hundreds of little particles going by to the left out about 3 to 4 miles.
Understand you have many small particles going by on the left. At what distance?
4 miles. Large, looks like perhaps a vehicle that's disintegrated.
Roger, understand they're about 3 to 4 miles away.
They're past now, they're going to polar orbit.
Roger, and understand they were about 3 to 4 miles away.
Past the parent line, or further.
Roger.
That's about it. That's what they talk about.
Okay.
It's crazy. And then there's a document that came out that the CIA released that said they met like an alien person that had like cat ears and a tail. Bro, it's crazy. It's just crazy.
Man, the world we're living in.
Dude, it's wild.
But still.
It's
No
wild,
Epstein files.
bro.
No Epstein files.
Dude, you're never going to get them.
Just
Like, they'd rather tell us about the aliens than release the Epstein files.
crazy. All right. Let's do a story. Let's do a
All right.
story. I've got an idea.
All right, you want to go first?
Yeah. All right.
All right, 38 minutes in. Here we go with the tower defense story.
All right. I knocked back another Bud Light and wiped the sweat that was glistening around my neck, dampening my wife beater. Both hands on the steering wheel. It'd been a long shift. 12 hours to be in fact. The sun had gone up and the sun had gone up and was slowly coming back. Sorry, the sun had gone down and was slowly coming back up. My eyes flitted open and close. I yawned and slapped myself in the face. Come on, god damn it. We're nearly there. Delivering a package, delivering parcels from the one superstore that ruled the world. Wink, wink. We slowly needed to get that. We needed to get those deliveries. We needed to get those next day orders in. Otherwise, my pay would be docked. I was a hardworking man on a truck driver's salary. And if I didn't make this next shipment, then my wife, and my son, little Timmy Jr., would go without Christmas. And I couldn't let that happen. I yawned and slowly started to doze off as I slapped myself awake again. Next to me was a Red Bull, and open next to that was a bottle of Smirnoff vodka. Popping the can of Red Bull open, I jugged half of it before tipping the rest of the vodka in. Mixing it, I slowly sipped. If this didn't keep me awake, nothing would. As the hours slowly passed, I felt my nerves jittery as they were slowly start to relax again. I needed to do something. I needed to. Suddenly my eye, I squinted. Was that something in the... Oh no!
I've been driving the rig.
Hold on. You be the person who gets hit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
You're in a car too, right?
No, I'm in a truck. So I'm the truck
you're in a truck, right?
And you're going to be the victim.
I was just going to have two trucks smash into each other.
Oh, cool. All right, let's do that.
I've been driving this rig, also known as an 18-wheeler, a semi-truck, from the port of Los Angeles all the way down to the bottom of the place where grifters go to die. Port Everglades, Miami, Florida. The biggest concentration of money and garbage human beings I could possibly imagine on the planet. Anywhere outside of central London, that is. But I'd made it. 48 hours, 72 hours of non-stop driving, 3 days, coast to coast. I had to do it. If I didn't, I was gonna miss this last note payment on my rig, and the bank was gonna foreclose. Then, yours truly would be out of a job. So, 3 days of slamming black coffee, 5-hour energies, cans of Red Bull, and popping a caffeine pill every hour, along with my secret weapon, a few lines of Adderall, just to keep the brain going, you know. Synthetic cocaine was all the rage these days, the kids said. But driving over that half-mile bridge from the mainland to the port, I knew I'd be at the destination, and in 20-30 minutes, I could finally sleep. And of course, that's when the other shoe dropped. From the other side of the bridge, a bread delivery truck started swerving in the lane. I wouldn't have normally noticed, but after having just done a fresh line off the steering wheel, my brain was firing on all cylinders. Time was seemingly going in slow motion. That Merida bed truck swerved slowly at first, then faster left and right until it was weaving like a drunkard at the club at 3 a.m. But this was 7 a.m. Rush hour was about to start, and that truck began smashing into cars on both sides of it. Boom! A Honda Civic flew off the bridge as it was taken out by the bread truck. It careened from the right to the left again, then hit the median, flew over the gap, and right into my big rig.
The accident, I wanted to say the accident came upon me suddenly, but that would be a lie. After I knocked the first Honda Civic off the road, the Mini Cooper that came next, and the beat up Mustang that followed jarred me awake. I tried to press the brake, but stupidly, the can of Red Bull that had kept me up during the night was stuck underneath the brake pedal. No matter how hard I pushed, a metallic crunch was the only thing that came as a response. Tugging the steering wheel left and right, I tried to swerve out of the way of pedestrians, clipping bike tires and sending cyclists flying into the air. I knew one thing. There was blood on my hands. The only thing I didn't know was how much. Putting on the handbrake, the rear tires skid and a screeching sound followed as my 18-wheeler slowly fishtailed from side to side. Ahead of me, another 18-wheeler was coming on. He tried to move out of the way, but the road we were on wouldn't allow it. There wasn't enough space. Slowing down, but not quite enough. I saw the man's bewildered eyes turn to anger, then fright, then acceptance as I careered into him. All I heard was the sound of crunching metal, the sense of burning, my bones breaking, and then darkness. I woke to the feeling of something soft underneath my skin. Cushion-like. Not quite a bed, but just as comfortable. It reminded me of a time of a younger me. A me of adolescence. A me of simple pleasures. My nose took in the faint smell of wildflowers, and my hands grabbed chunkfuls of deep, thick grass. Waking up slowly, one eye, then the next, bright sunshine blinded me as I sat up and looked around. Where the fuck am I?
The bread truck careened into the driver's side of my rig, immediately igniting the gas tank I just filled up 45 minutes earlier. The explosion was like a Michael Bay movie. Fire, hotter than the sun, raged as the two vehicles met. The immovable force meeting, the unstoppable force meeting the immovable object. I screamed in pain and agony as the fire enveloped me, just as the force from the crash shattered my bones, it's Canadian, my bones, and then, thankfully, knocked me unconscious. An eternity, a moment, a minute, an hour, I don't know. But when my eyes blinked open, the sound of blood-curdling screams assaulted my ears. It was then I realized it was my own voice, my throat screaming in pain as the sound was ripped from its fleshy, torn vocal cords. Apparently, I'd been screaming for quite some time. But I wasn't the only one. Another, higher-pitched, much more effeminate, and sounding somewhat British, was echoing my blood-curdling shout. I was able to get control of myself for a moment at the horrid sound and realized I was sitting as naked as the day I was born on a patch of extremely soft moss, and just a dozen feet away was
you. A voice called out to me. I turned my head in shock, mouth slowly falling open. I looked in disbelief at a naked man I had realized was in the 18-wheeler that I'd hit. Anger descended on his face as he got up to his feet and slowly started to come towards me. Dingling swinging from left to right, I backed up hurriedly as he kept on coming. You, he said, you did this. You fucking killed me, you bastard. Again, I tried to find the words to combat what I was feeling, but all I could do was open and close my mouth as I looked down and saw that I, in fact, was also naked. Shrimping back and back, arse cheeks getting green by the grass underneath me, I got up and gestured a hand against the advancing attacker. Wait, hold up. Like, what's going on? Are we dreaming? Is this the afterlife? He looked at me confused. What do you mean? I mean, we were both in trucks. Now, if you look around, this looks to be some sort of Narnia bullshit. Are we dead? He looked at me, anger still in his face, but as he looked from side to side and took in the expansive grassland that had nothing to do with Florida, he looked back at me. You bastard. You bastard. You bastard! He rushed towards me, hands outstretched, and wrapped his hands around my throat. Oh, no! I started to scream, hold on! You fucking did this! You did this! I'll never see my wife and kids again! Vision going blurry and dark. I tried to beat against his chest, but all I ended up doing was collapsing to my knees, face way too close to his crotch. My vision started to go in and out as over his shoulder, nothing but a wall face that stretched hundreds of feet into the air completely obstructed my vision. I tapped him feebly once more and pointed behind him.
My fingers squeezed. Every muscle in my body was as taut and tight as it could go as I lifted and slammed the son of a bitch up and down on the ground, screaming at the top of my lungs. 15 minutes, I yelled. 15 minutes! As I slammed him down again, spittle flying from my face and coating him like a summer rain. My rage overcame me. Blood pounded in my ears. all I could think about was smashing this man's head into the ground over and over. The fact that we were naked, the fact that our bodies were touching, the fact that anybody watching would think that two grown men doing this would be quickly arrested for public indecency. None of that ran through my mind. The man gurgled and choked and flailed against me. But then his hand kept patting my shoulder as if trying to get my attention and not dislodge me from him, which somehow, in my state of rage, got through to me. And I followed the line of his finger to see what was so important that he wanted to show me something as opposed to stop me from choking him. The moment I caught sight of it, I let go of the man's neck and sat back. In front of me was a 10-story tall wall, glittering in the bright sunshine, with a face that, for lack of a better saying, only a mother could love. If your mother birthed the 10-story tall wall with a giant hook-nosed troll visage made of shining bronze, I sat back off the man who had so recently rammed his bread truck into my rig as the giant wall began to speak.
Who dares intrude on my peace? Said a voice filled of gravel, rocks, and plaster. Who dares to intrude on my land? I, now being released from the death chokehold the other naked man had around my throat, Tommy, took a step back, walked up, fell back on my ass, and again gaped at this troll-like monster face in the wall. Shit, this was some Narnia bullshit. Sir, I whimpered. There are no sirs here, boy, said the wall. I am the lord of the manor. I am the manor itself. And you are trespassing on my land. State your business, or the people I house shall slaughter you where you stand. Again, my mouth opened back and forth as I tried to get words out. Where are we? I asked. You are in the land that time forgot, the land of violence, the land that has been forgotten and forsaken. And that land would be called? I asked, my voice slightly going up. The Forgotten Lands, where death and destruction walk hand in hand. Huh, I said. And to get back to Florida, what is this Florida you speak of? The United States? There is no such place in all the realms. I looked at my companion, who in truth looked as bewildered and frightened as me, as he went to speak, but a wet-sounding fart escaped his nether regions. He was truly frightened. It seemed I would have to be the talker here. Good sir, what is your name? My name has been lost to the sands of time. I am but the tower. I am but the keep. I am what I am. And how do we, if you deem to enter, then you must take a vow to protect these very walls, a vow of, why I said, the man whose name I did not know next to me glared at me in shock and anger. You idiot, he said. You don't know what the fuck you've just done. Terms and conditions. Terms and conditions. I looked at him and shrugged.
While the giant wall spoke and the naked man, other than myself, talked, a glowing screen had appeared in front of me. I was currently reading through the messages, the missive, and suddenly realized what had happened. At that moment, I was so surprised, and a pang of such fear ran through me that I let out the largest shart that I'd ever done in my entire life, surprising myself so much that I momentarily forgot my fear and the reason for it. A second later, the message disappeared as the other man said, I agree, we agree. Holy shit! Terms and conditions, motherfucker! Terms and conditions! Do you know what you've done? What? What have we done? And why do you smell? Oh, God, what have you... None of that matters. Do you know what you signed us up for? Suddenly, the ground beneath us began to shake. As powerful of an earthquake I've ever felt entirely in my last life. That was one of the things I read. Both this stupid son of a bitch and myself were dead, and currently reborn. Well, our souls were now transiting from the world of life to the world of death. And this wall and the hideous face on it was one of the keepers who stopped souls from entering the next phase of their rebirth. How is that done? Well, as I was reading the terms and conditions, which my friend, I use that term in the exact opposite way, signed us up for a battle against a horde of monsters that attacks the giant wall in stages. And it is our job to prevent these monsters from getting through to destroy the wall. And if we fail, our souls are banished down to the lowest depths of hell. So using
as my companion kept on shouting, terms and conditions, motherfucker, terms and conditions, I read what I could only describe as a blinking light in my vision. It was almost like I had some form of cataracts or had been punched in the eye or head, and now I couldn't get this blinking thing out. After reading the terms and conditions, I saw why he indeed was pissed off. If we failed to defend this tower, then our souls would burn and rot in hell for all eternity. Things would be shoved in places. Clamps would be put on things. Soles of the feet would be burnt. But if we survived, if we were victorious, we would get a second chance at life. A glorious chance. Not only would we go back to our original bodies, but we would have a better life. Luck would be on our side. No more would we be humble, shitty drivers. No. Our life would be filled of opportunity. Mother Luck herself would smile on us. I had always been a gambling man. And although these stakes were the highest that had ever been, I was willing to stake everything out and more on this roll of the dice to maybe provide for a better future for my family and me.
The choice has been made, the wall intoned. 2 glowing circles of light appeared directly in front of the wall. I looked to the other naked man, who nodded back, and we both strolled forward, covering our ghibli bits as best as possible, to the glowing circles of light. The moment we did so, the light flashed once, twice, 3 times, and then so bright it blinded me. When I could see again, I was looking down from a bird's eye view of the entire glade. My body was down at the bottom in front of the wall, as was the other naked guys. And laid out before me was a 3-dimensional topical view of the glade, a forest, a river, and a pathway that wound through it all to what looked like, from the blinking start sign I saw above it, where the monsters would be coming from.
All right.
Get ready, boys. The game starts now.
I did in my head. I was like,
I saw you ready to stop, but I was like, no, we got to do tower defense. We got to get tower defense ready.
That's like, we were back on Tuesday, not that long. Not long. I was like, I enjoyed that. That was good. That was good.
We had to set up the scene, so the next time we're defending against the monsters coming in, hopefully people will be digging in. It'll be interesting to talk about. So, hour in, good podcast, episode 2.
Yep.
How you doing, bro? You look tired. You sound tired.
I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired. I've been go. But apart from that, I'm not bad. I'm gonna have a hot bath. I do like a bath. I'm a bath bitch. I like a good bath. Say it. Say it.
Everybody, thank you all so much for watching the best ever author Storytime podcast. Next week, Tuesday, this week, couple days, 2 days.
2 days.
We'll be doing
2 days.
episode 3, and we will be doing a continuation of this tower defense where we actually get into some action, hopefully.
Get to that. Nice setup, nice prelude, nice setup.
What you got, son?
As always, buy some books, Junkyard Dogs, God damn, all my books, if you don't listen, if you've been listening to us this long and you've not bought any of our books, one, shame on you. Two, at the moment, all my books, my first books in the series are at a discount, $2.99. That is cheaper than a coffee. That is cheaper than fucking a chocolate bar. That is, you won't get anything that cheap. That doesn't mean it's shit. No, that means times are hard and I'm looking out for you folks. So buy it, love it, rate it, review it, and subscribe to the podcast, the Beast Podcast. And tell your friends, and not be a dick. What have you got, my friend?
That's a lot of commands to tell. That's a lot of people. Hey, man. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Liz. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Call your moms. It is my wife's first Mother's Day today. She doesn't think it's really Mother's Day because she hasn't had the baby yet, but I think it's first Mother's Day.
Fair. Happy Mother's Day to all. It's not Mother's Day in the UK. We've had that like months.
That's right. That's right. But we all know that the world revolves around America, so the real Mother's Day is today.
Cool.
Thank you, everybody, for watching the the best ever author Storytime podcast.
The Beast.
If you want to, I appreciate it. Buy my books. Mercenary Reincarnated Chef is out. It's doing great. It's up in the 2000s. It's available on audio by the amazing Ralph Lister. Super great. Lots of books out. I've got the audio for Warrior Academy dropping in 2 weeks, which Tuesday I'll probably share the link. Then, just like, subscribe.
One more thing. If you know of any podcasts which would like to have us on or you'd like to see on, drop in the comments. They got to be cool. They got to be able to take a joke. But yeah, drop in the comments. We're looking to broaden our reach. We did a podcast last week. Was it last week?
Yeah, maybe a week and a half. Week and a half ago. Yeah. That was great. I had a good time with that.
It was really cool. We're looking to network with more podcasts, but only cool guys and gals. So if you know
only people who don't like, nobody who's sensitive. No sensitive thieves. We don't want no sensitive thieves.
There we go. We don't want anyone who's very sensitive.
No sensitive evils.
Be cool. Send it out, and hopefully the universe will hear this. But
we'll be back on Tuesday, everybody. Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day again, Liz. Everybody else, thank you so much for watching the story. Best ever author Storytime podcast, and we will be back on Tuesday. Adios.
Bye-bye.
Bong.